it's like we have 2 Game 7s here on Friday night as the NBA play-in tournament concludes to determine who will be the 8th seed in both the Eastern and the Western Conference. And I, DaRock, your host of Layup Lines, the Bandwagon Sports NBA betting show, will be giving you my breakdowns and prediction for each game. So we'll start off here in the East with the Bulls playing the Heat at 7 Eastern, 6 Central on ESPN. These two teams are playing in Miami for the 8th seed for now the second year in a row. The Heat took that game last year, but in that game last year they had Jimmy Butler. This year they'll be without him as he suffered an MCL injury in their loss to the 76ers on Wednesday. So like I mentioned, the Heat, they lose 105-104 to the 76ers, but they now host the Bulls, who won 113-116 against the Hawks. These two teams split the 4 season meetings this season. On November 18th, the Bulls winning 102-97 at home, but then losing 118-100 2 days later. And then they did a similar thing in December. The Heat lost the first game at home, 124-116, but then 2 days later won 118-116. So split the season series. They're also 1.5-point favorites in this game here. Like I mentioned, no Jimmy Butler. They'll have to turn to Patty Mills now in the starting lineup. The Bulls led by Kobe White. They have a proficient guard of their own. He had 42 points in the win on Wednesday. But I think I'm leaning with the more experienced playoff team here. I'm going to go take the Heat -1.5 to take the victory in this one. Then we move on to the Western Conference game. So the Pelicans, they lost 106-110 on Tuesday to the Lakers. They were up at home late, but Zion Williamson gets knocked out of the game. Injury for him as well. He's not going to be playing on Friday here. Brandon Ingram also just didn't really look himself. He's still coming back from his injury. Meanwhile, the Kings, dominant 118-94 win over the Warriors at home, looking really good in that game. They were led by Keegan Murray. He scored 22 points for them. And Sabonis and Fox, really solid games for them as well. With 24 points from Fox and 16 from Sabonis. Sorry, 32 points for Keegan Murray, not 22. I can't read. It's late as I'm recording this. My apologies. However, the Kings lost all 5 meetings to the Pelicans this year, losing 129-93 on November 20th in New Orleans, losing 117-112 2 days later as well in New Orleans, then losing 127-117 in Sacramento in the play-in tournament quarterfinals, then lost 133-100 and blown out at home as well on January 7th, and then lost 135-123 back on April 11th. So recent meeting here. But like I mentioned, that loss of Zion Williamson, I think, is going to play a big factor. And I would like the Pelicans. I honestly think the Pelicans could have won that game against the Lakers if it wasn't for Zion going out late there. But no Zion. I'm not really sure they have someone who can stop Sabonis. And like I said, just Brandon Ingram hasn't been playing himself lately. So I'm actually going to ride with the Kings as well. In this one, I'm going with both. The Kings are not the home team. The game's in New Orleans. But I'm going with both the favorites to win these 2 games. So Sacramento will play OKC in the first round. And then Miami will play Boston. Should be some great series there. That's going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop your picks down below. And make sure to like and comment on the video. Sorry for a quick video here. There's going to be a lot more content to come here, so don't you worry. We got NHL playoffs previews dropping today as well. So that's what I spent most of my time on. That's why this video is kind of quick. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.